What up, Dokkaners? Chain Battle is back once again, and this time we're going to be taking on the HATCHIYAK Chain Battle. For this one, we have Super Saiyans, Bond of Parent and Child, and Giant Ape Power as the three advantageous categories. So in this video, we're going to be doing our first official run. Well, not official, but I guess our first real run on this event. Now, to start off for the support lines, as with any chain battle, you're best off trying to emulate this setup as best as you possibly can. If you have trouble, the guide that our very own Misaka on Twitter provides on a consistent basis is the most useful tool that you can use. So shout out to Misaka on Twitter. I will provide the link to this tweet in the description down below or in the pinned comment so you guys can go check it out. You know what, we're just going to stay on the screen. So basically what we're looking at here is the breakdown for the entire event, which units are optimal in terms of connectors, which ones you want to have in your support line in general. Basically what you want to be doing is just working your way down the checklist. So if you have these units in the top left, add them to your setup and continue further on down. And if you don't, then just continue on with the next one up. So that's basically what I've done in my support line. I have taken it upon myself to help out the community a little bit more to the detriment of myself, because I will not be entering this chain battle with a rainbow LR HATCHIYAK Goku, even though I have that. Instead, I have broken up and I've fragmented my unit into 3 copies. So I've got the 79% unit right here, which is going to be one of my 3. And then I've also got the remaining 2 pieces needed to rainbow the unit as separate SSR TUR units. So I put some hidden potential into this one. I did not boost up the super attack. I figured I don't really have to do that, but maybe I will. But there's the TUR, there's the SSR. So obviously, since this is like the #1 unit, you want to have as many copies of this. This is probably not going to be something that most of you should care about. So if you don't even have this unit, don't worry about it. The cool thing about this event is that since this is hero extermination connected, a lot of the units that you're going to be needing for the support lines are sort of from that on the superset anyway. So if you guys have been farming out units from the free-to-play extermination event, units that require those medals to awaken, those are the key pieces that you want here. You got Super Saiyan Goku, you've got another Super Saiyan Goku, you got Super Saiyan 2, you got Super Saiyan Gohan in here. It's basically a bunch of base level Super Saiyan Gokus and Gohans, and then of course this one guy right here. So just follow this chart and the best of your ability, and if you can, great. All you got to do is basically go in here and then just choose from the units that you have that are of those 3 categories: Giant Ape Power, what was it, Bond of Parent and Child, and Super Saiyans. So find these 3 and then make sure that they have the red spark. Where's Giant Ape Power? There it is. Okay, and then look for the red sparklies. These are all blue sparklies, so forget those. You've got some red sparklies over here, Super Saiyan 2 Goku, Kaioken. So you're gonna find yourselves having multiple options, and then once you sort of find your set of 10, try to get all of the Super Saiyans into a group. Try to avoid bringing Kaioken, Goku, or other units that are not Super Saiyans. Try to keep it in-house, if you will. So there's your support line for the super side. For the extreme side, you basically want to be bringing Great Ape, or the Saiyan Saga Vegeta, the Great Ape Vegeta. Every iteration you could possibly get of that unit, you want to bring that. Turles is also useful, as you see in the chart here on the left. So Raditz, Giant Ape Power, Turles, Giant Ape Power, all of these Saiyans, if you can bring them, good. Then you've also got a couple of Super Saiyan Vegetas, Majin Vegetas. These guys are basically here because as we move further down the list, these are some of the Super Saiyans that are also obtained from the Hero Extermination event. So it all stems back to the Hero Extermination event where the HATCHIYAK originates from. That's why this is such a weird one in terms of just the personnel. But there you have it. That is the setup. For this one, it might be a little bit tougher for some of you guys, but you know, do the best that you can. If you don't have any red sparklies at that point, use blue sparklies that are further down here in the list. Baby Vegeta, Majin Vegeta, Dokkan Festival, all these different ones. So there you have it. That's the setup. Now let's jump into the actual event itself. How does this work? Let's check out some of the scores. We are looking at 130 for a top 1%, top 1% of the top 1%. And the main attacking units that I'm seeing, the good thing here is that it's basically any Hero Extermination event related character. You could bring Super Saiyan Gohan, you could bring the Caped Super Saiyan Gohan, you could bring the Super Saiyan Goku. You don't have to put this guy in your attacker slot. You can have him be your connector. And then the main connector has to be the LR7 year Vegeta. If you don't have that, then the AGL TUR Vegeta would be best, as you see in this image right here. The Vegeta is the second best one, so throw that in there. Again, this chart basically takes care of everything. So if you don't have the LR STR for the Goku, go further down to the right. So with that said, let's see what we can do. I have emptied out my runs so that we can reset with a Dragon Stone. And I have this Gohan as my attacker. He's got the highest attack stat, and I'm also testing out something. I have this unit with some extra attack boosting skill orbs. I'm wondering if that's going to help this out. So I'm going to try and see if we can get a good score here. So let's just set everything up. My attacker needs to be the LR STR Goku. So oh no, did I use him by mistake? I think I accidentally used him on my junk runs leading up until this point. Oh no, there it is. Okay. So there's one. There's the LR Vegeta. So what you want to be doing for the super support line is you want to be looking for as many Super Saiyan Gokus as possible, and the more of these extra Gokus you can get in here, the better. This is actually exactly what I'm looking for. The only thing that's off is that the Gohan is in here. There's not another Super Saiyan Goku, but this is looking really good because we've got the SSR, the TUR, and the LR for the HATCHIYAK Goku. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. So I think that is going to be our best shot for this first run. So let's do that. Also remember, folks, at the top of every hour, the support line resets, the top and bottom. So every 30 minutes, the support lines will reset. So if you guys want like a different setup, just wait 30 minutes. Let's look for as many. So for the extreme side, what you want to be doing is going for every possible Saiyan Saga Vegeta that you possibly can. The more, the better. So this one is actually looking pretty good. Shout out to Oni. Oni's showing up on this one. Let's see here. Is there anything else? If you can get Raditz in there, that would also be good. So this one actually looks good because we got the Raditz in there. But then unfortunately, we sort of dilute the pool a little bit with those Super Saiyan Vegetas. If we can just get Raditz, Turles, and Vegeta, say like with the tails, that would be better. But I guess this is the best we can do. All right, you know, let's just go with this one. Let's go with this one. Let's try this out. So this is our first run. Let's see how we do. And I think if we get lucky enough, we can get back in with the same exact setup if we can get this done in 1 minute. I intentionally elected to record this video close to the top of the hour so that I could take advantage of the support line reset to see if we can get something else on our second run. So let's see how we do. All right. So to start this off, I'm just going to run all the Super Saiyan Gokus here. I think that's probably the best way to go. So let's do Goku, Goku, Goku. Ba, ba, ba. All right. And let's see how we do. Now, some of you are probably going to say, Toon, there's no way I can find people with, you know, those whale support lines with the LR, the TUR, the SSR. And that is totally true. And that's why you shouldn't worry about it too much, because not everybody is going to have access to these extraordinary setups. You know, this is all based on percentage relative to... What? It's all relative based on... What the heck? I got 141 million? It's all based on how many people actually play this event. You've heard a lot of people say they hate chain battle. So not a lot of people have access to this event. Jeez, dude. Not a lot of people have access to this event. And those that do may not necessarily rank that high in terms of their scores. So, you know, just because you don't get that doesn't mean you automatically lose. Your goal is to score as high as you possibly can relative to everybody else. And just because one person scored high doesn't mean you are immediately invalidated, right? So don't think of it that way. I cannot believe that we just shattered the scores that we were seeing. I think that is the highest one that is currently active at the moment. Granted, this is hour 1 of chain battle, or like hour 2. So give it like a day. All the chain battle gods, shout out to you, chain battle gods, they will eclipse my score in no time flat. So yeah, it looks like I am the only one. Jeez, dude, that is insane. Yep, there I am, 140 million. So hello. I'm gonna try this again. I'm actually very surprised that that worked. And now, unfortunately, since it is the top of the hour, we are using a Dragonstone. We are resetting everything, but the support lines have now changed. We don't have the same support lines, so I cannot recapture the magic of the same exact thing. But I also feel like the enhanced attack stat of my Gohan definitely helped, because without these 2 attack skill orbs here, I think that altered the score a little bit. So yeah, let's see if we can do that again. Let's try to just recapture it to an extent. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, because I think I'm set now. We just need to find the LR Goku, and then we can bring this guy as our lead. Yeah. And so, like I said at the beginning, I am affecting my score to an extent because my connector is only at 79%. He could be Rainbow, but I've chosen to not do the Rainbow in service of some of you guys, or whoever is lucky enough to come across my support line, to get the full slew of characters from this same unit, right? So I have, to an extent, lessened my score, but I don't think it matters after what I just did. So, jeez. Let's see if we can do that again. LR Goku. We got the LR TUR. These are all Gokus minus the one Gohan again. Let's actually try this one. Let's see if that will give us a good score. And then for the extreme side, we once again want to have the LR Vegeta. So let's see how we do on this one. In terms of personnel, we got to have the 7-year LR. We got to have the TUR and the SSR of this AGL Vegeta. If that's not there, you can pretty much assume it's not going to be like the best score. You can still try it, you know, but since I'm trying to go for like top 1% of the top 1%, I'm trying to be a little bit more strict here. This is a good one. This is a good one. We don't have everybody. But as you can see, based on the units here, if we look at the image on the left, you can see that they're all basically in this top row, right? So that means in general, this is going to be a better support line. So this is actually pretty good. If we look at the scores here, scores are looking pretty good. 49, 1, 25. So that's 75. And then on the super side, we're looking at 53, 55, 85. Let me just take one more look on the super side, see if we can find anything that resembles what we first got. That first one was really good. I don't think we're gonna find it right now. It's okay. Let's just run through this and let's just see how we do. This is the first day, so you know people are still fiddling around with their setups, so things are subject to change, but this will be the last one for the video. Okay, and here we go. No, wrong one. There we go. Okay, Goku, and Goku again. Everything is exactly the same. I think the Super Saiyan AGL Goku was the other one, the Incredible Gem Shop one, I think. But it's basically the same setup. So we should get, I'm going to say probably like 125. Obviously, my score is going to be better because, you know, I'm more of a whale. So I have so I have better, I guess, you know, more potent units and whatnot. But I got 126 million. So that is still within 1%, I believe, at the moment. I don't know how to check that score. I wish there was a way to like see what the threshold is for the score. But yeah, anyway, there you have it, folks. That is the run. So best of luck to all of you. I know Chain Battle is not the most fun event for a lot of you guys. People are not too fond of this event. I understand. The good news is it doesn't take that long and it doesn't occupy your entire weekend. So I will continue to stand by Chain Battle as the lesser of the two evils. I think World Tournament is the worst. But anyway, have fun with this one, and hopefully you guys are able to get some good runs. Again, remember, folks, it's not over on the first day. You have all week to do this. Every 30 minutes, your support lines will reset. So you have a chance to roll a better support line on some of the units that you come across, or some of the friend units that you come across. So good luck to all of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what is your score on Chain Battle? What was your first official score? Did you get a good run? Did you get unlucky? What is your setup like? What are you struggling with? What unit are you missing? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know I want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.